Welcome to another edition of In Your Kitchen. You know, every week we got another show coming up nice for you guys. You know, we're pushing a lot of healthy food. My name is Chef Ainsley.
And my name is Wendy Sanchez. I am a nutritionist from the Northern Health Region. And today we're here from the Ministry of Health and Wellness in partnership with ICDF. So what are we having today, Chef?
Today we're going to do something nice, Wendy. So you
nice.
Don't see
what are we talking about? A rainbow colors
see we got
here.
wow, we got spinach, fall fresh and nice, fresh spinach. We got celery, we got carrots, we got bell peppers, we got a nice chicken breast, we got waha leaf, we got mint. I had to get creative now. I don't know how to start, but we are doing it simple and easy, Wendy. I want you to get involved with it for me, right?
Yes.
I'm asking you a favor for do for me, very easy and nice. So just,
sure.
I know you love the kitchen because we have a little discussion earlier.
I do love the kitchen.
Yeah, so now Wendy, we're gonna do a vegetable rice, and you as a nutritionist, you're gonna add whatever you love to it. You got tomatoes here, you got tomatoes there, you got bell peppers here, you got carrots here, you got celery here, you got broccoli, whatever you like. I got the frying pan right here. So you could add that for the vegetable rice.
We are doing this healthy option because we want to bring awareness on healthy eating and how we can introduce different types of foods, local fruits and vegetables into our meal, and this also makes it very nutritious, right?
Yeah.
And the colors plays a very good role whenever we are doing this meal because it's more attractive. And you know, if you see something just white, it doesn't give you like the appetite for you to eat it, right?
So I would say you eat it your eyes.
Exactly, yes. Yes.
All right, I love that, Wendy. I love that. All right, so you can go ahead with that. Meanwhile, I got this lovely chicken breast here. We're going to grill this. So in the meantime, Wendy is cutting up her vegetables. Wendy, whatever you like, you add to it, you know. All right, so back to my session. I'm going to do my part here. I got a lovely chicken breast like what I mentioned. Wash already. We already washed the chicken breast. I got a dry rub that I'm going to do on both sides of the chicken breast. This rub here consists of onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, thyme, rosemary, complete seasoning. So we just put our own combination of rub together. And
as
also
you can
some
see, he
garlic.
is adding seasonings which are less or low in sodium, which is salt, right? So it's a very good option also for people who lives with hypertension.
Nice.
And I'm cutting here the spinach, right? The spinach is a very good source of iron. So what is iron? Iron is a mineral that we need for the formation of blood cells, right? So it's a very good source for any person, especially if we have children with low blood levels. This is a very good source. And I would say also, Mr. Ainsley, it's a very good vegetable because it contains vitamin C. You know, sometimes our children, they do get a lot of flu, right, during these seasons.
All right, so meanwhile Wendy is doing her veg, I'm gonna dash a little bit of coconut oil to rub on this breast to give it a nice little marinade. You can use coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of my favorite. Olive oil also. All right, so now I'm coming to pan-sear this and I'm going right back to Wendy. Hear that nice sound?
Yes, I need your help. This carrot is too hard. Right?
All right, so
maybe I need more spinach.
All right, so meanwhile that chicken is cooking.
Yes, please assist me here.
All right, so you love some carrots in your vegetable rice.
I love it. It's good for our eyesight.
All right.
And also contains fiber. Fibers are part of the vegetables that our body doesn't digest, but is really essential and good for the bacteria in our intestine, right?
Yeah.
So,
and you know, also Wendy, you got a lot of stuff that people getting creative with now that they're doing carrots juice, they're doing spinach juice. Today we also featuring beets and ginger.
Beets and ginger, yes.
And we do a little. You recommend we do it with honey or brown sugar you mentioned earlier?
No, I didn't mention, but I would say honey. Honey is the best option.
All right,
yes.
so we're going with the honey then.
Honey is the best option.
Some pineapple? You want some pineapple in there?
Of course,
All
yes.
right.
I love pineapple.
Well, we're going to add some
I
pineapple.
love pineapple, right? Oh, I'm missing the celery. Yes.
What we're going to do, we're going to utilize this pineapple and put some of our vegetable rice right in it then also. So imagine that we're doing a rice and you add whatever you like in there. So we're going to add pineapple.
Let me finish here with the pineapple. right? Pineapple has a lot of water. It's also good for hydration.
All right, so when I notice you got purple onions, you got tomato, you got pineapple, you got celery, you got bell peppers, you got onion. You're cooking it, lot of love here. All right, so when this, I'm gonna add some coconut oil for you.
Ready to go?
Yeah, just gonna do a little bit of coconut oil. And then now for you to saute your vegetables. Go right ahead. Yes, Wendy in action.
Here we go. When I see a lot of vegetables, what comes to my mind is antioxidants.
Yeah.
Antioxidants is a substance that helps for the prevention of cancer.
All right.
And then we know that cancer is one of the diseases that leads
affecting
to
a lot of young
death.
people also
Yes.
too, and you cannot stop that.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
no signs of that coming.
Chronic diseases doesn't have an age, right? So we need to start introducing all of these healthy habits to our children, okay, from small. Because the way we give them, the way we provide them with food,
Yeah.
that's what they will learn.
When they look at that, we got orange, we got green, we got the pineapple color. Yo, this is so nice.
It looks delicious,
Yeah.
very
Wow, look
attractive.
at that.
Look at that.
So you can add your rice, Wendy?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
So now we are mixing the rice
Yeah,
with
so
the
there you got your
vegetables.
lovely vegetable rice.
Right? A very colorful rice. Very nutritious with a lot of fiber, a lot of nutrients, right? This is a great meal example for someone who has diabetes or hypertension.
That looks
Right.
good though. So now I'm gonna put this on the side. God, this vegetable rice is already finished. Look at that. Looks so nice. So meanwhile, Wendy is preparing that, we're gonna roast this plantain. So meanwhile, you're preparing your presentation there. I'm coming right behind you with this lovely chicken.
Sure.
Meanwhile, our plantain is roasting here.
This looks exquisite.
We do a little decoration for it. All right, so this is how the breast is looking here. So Wendy, like what I tell you see how this breast is nicely cooked and nicely brown?
Yes. We'll add the vegetables
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna add the vegetables now. I already make a pocket for this one, so I'm gonna do another pocket for this one. Right on the side.
Okay, so you're gonna stuff the
Stuff the chicken,
chicken
breast.
breast with the vegetables. Wow, that looks really nice. I love the idea of the pineapple
Yeah.
because of the color as well and the nice taste that it's gonna give, a sweet taste, right?
Yeah. So this is something that anyone can try at home. So lovely chicken breast. So Wendy, I want you
Wow.
to prepare this. It's any way you like it. You prepare it, design it, whatever you like. It's your show right now to do it.
It's my show, it's my time.
All
Okay,
right.
so
So we got our roast plantain, and I know you have a nice healthy juice there.
yes, I have a beet with ginger juice here with a token, right? With some
Oh, look at this Wendy.
with some mint, right? So why do we combine the beet juice with ginger with this meal? Because of its properties, right? Everything needs to be healthy, and the beet contains high source of vitamin C, iron, as I explained before, right? And it's also good, as well as the spinach, for our blood cells formation.
Thank you guys. See you next week.
And thank you to the Ministry of Health and Wellness in collaboration with Taiwan ICDF for giving us the opportunity and supporting this healthy cooking show.
See you guys next week
From In Your Kitchen. Bye.
Bye. Welcome to another edition of In Your Kitchen, cooking up some healthy food again. So here I am with a nutritionist.
Colleen Neal. I work at Dimeria Polyclinic, and we're here to provide healthier food options for you and your family.
All right, Colleen, you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm glad to be here with you today.
Nice.
And I hope to be a great assistance.
All right, so Colleen, we're going to do something nice for the viewers at home. I know you come up with this idea, and I come up with part of it too, so we're going to collaborate with this one. So here we got pumpkin, we got spinach, we got maseca, we got flour, we got tomato and onion, the roast back there. So this is the flour. So this is one of the ingredients, and then we got the maseca, right?
Yes.
All right, so you want to explain to the viewers what all this pumpkin is good for the body, like, you know?
Okay, so we have the pumpkin here, which is very rich in beta carotene, which helps.
Beta-carotene.
Yes, beta carotene. So
Break that
beta
down for me a little
carotene.
bit, no, cause just like the viewers want to know.
Yes, definitely. So beta carotene is a plant pigment,
All right.
right? So it gives the color to the pumpkin. So
Nice.
along with that, the body converts it to vitamin A, and we know that vitamin A, a lot of children are deficient in this vitamin, right? So this is a very good veg to add to the flour tortilla.
All right. Meanwhile, Colleen is explaining about that. I'm just gonna start with my flour, salt, and a little bit of
Veg oil,
vegetable oil.
right? And normally people use shortening and lard. So
right.
we do recommend the veg oil instead of the shortening and lard because it's less saturated, right? So that's a very good option. We're modifying the normal recipe of the flour tortilla to make it a bit healthier. So
And
that's
also,
really good.
a question: whole wheat flour is good too.
Whole wheat flour is definitely good. You could add it. That's optional, right?
right.
But we do recommend it as well, especially for
Nice.
diabetics, right?
Nice. And also, you could turn that into a vegetarian or a vegan. food
Definitely,
also.
definitely. So there's a wide variety, and then you could pair it with other dishes as well.
I love that. So nice. All right, so like what I said mentioned earlier, so that we're gonna stir with some roast bell peppers, some onions. So this is how it look. I already started off already. Nice charcoal color. You know, nice chalky color. What I'm looking for. Roast tomatoes. You know,
So by roasting the tomatoes,
tons of flavors.
Tons of flavor. Okay.
Yeah. So we got the roast. Ooh, look at that. Looks so good. So when you see this roast like this, no make nobody tell you that it burn up. This is roasting. If you would have a charcoal grill, it would be much, much better. All right, so that is for you, Colleen. You want me to chop it up so it could be easier for you?
Sure, thank
All
you.
right. You love bell peppers, Colleen?
Yes, so it's very nice. I'm really liking the idea that we're going to blend the veg because I know people don't really like to eat it full.
Here we got pumpkin, we got bell peppers, we got roasted onion, and nevertheless we got a roasted jalapeno. So now we're gonna blend this baby up, and then we're gonna add this to our mixture. Can you be a nice Samaritan to assist me there, Colleen?
Yes, so will the jalapeno give it a spicy taste?
Yeah, tons of taste. You know what would be nice too, Colleen? We forget to add some spinach, so this gonna look good.
And
Remember,
spinach is
guys,
really good because it's very high in fiber
very high in fiber.
and it's good for digestion. All right, so we have it all in the blender.
All right.
Are we going to add water to it?
Yeah, we can add a little bit of water to it.
Okay.
So that's gonna add to our mixture.
Each color means that it has nutrients, different nutrients. Our body needs these nutrients, so we benefit a lot from them.
So you're gonna do your blending mix. So Colleen, what advice you would give the viewers at home to start eating this healthy food that we're doing on the show? And I know they are tuning in and love to hear the benefits that you can get out of this lovely ingredients that we prepare, and also the healthy show that we're doing.
So normally when we make flour tortilla or the corn using the corn flour,
Everybody do it one way.
it's usually plain.
Yeah,
But we're
lot of
adding
oil,
veg, we're
yeah.
adding nutrients to it, so that's very good. And they're getting their daily nutrients for the day.
All right, so here we go. Don't look good already. Yeah, that looks good. Wow, looks so good.
All right, so
Look at that, looks so nice. Look at that, so nice. Smell this, Colleen.
Okay.
Smell that roasting flavor.
smells spicy.
So you can assist me here, please, and just
Okay.
add a little. We're gonna do with the flour bit by bit, so you can chew little by little for me, please.
Okay, so in the flour here, you already have your baking powder, your salt,
All right, that is enough. Yes, look good already. So now, I'm gonna firm this and try to bring this together.
All right, and I noticed that it's the same recipe that we all use.
Yeah.
We're just adding veg to it.
Yeah, yeah,
So we have the spinach, like you mentioned before, the pepper,
yeah.
the tomato, all really nice veggies that has a lot of nutrients.
Can you add a little bit more to me, please?
Sure.
Just a little dash. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now, clean time.
And this is where you could get the child involved if you have children.
Yeah.
Have them help you knead, get them involved, and they'll likely be like to eat it, the final product afterwards, right?
Ooh, watch how much you get out of 1.5 pounds of flour. How much of this you think you can eat? 2 of this? 1 of this?
Well,
3?
it's recommended to eat 1.
You recommended to eat 1, right?
Yes, so portion is very important. Although it's nutrition, although it has its nutrients, we still want to practice portion size, right? Eating in moderation. And
so
of
now
course,
we're gonna do the next one. Meanwhile, this is set.
okay.
This is out of the maseca. So same thing. A little bit of the blended stuff here, little by little. Bring it all together. So what you recommend with this? You think we should season up this, or this is okay like this for you?
I think the vegetables itself gives it its own flavor.
All right.
And then also we noticed that we didn't add any oil to this flour, so oil is not needed.
All right. So we mix while going along, little by little.
And then also flour tortilla is very common for us Belizeans to cook.
Yeah.
So we want to make it healthier, right? So if you could make it healthier by adding some veg, that's great.
All right. Look good already, Colleen. Nice
Yes.
and smooth.
Okay, so from
Look at this
here,
baby here.
perfect size.
Perfect size.
Okay, so I'll be flattening out the dough meanwhile you
Yeah.
roll the balls.
All right. So you can go ahead, crank up the kamal for you meantime.
So we could flatten the dough to your desired thickness. I know some people like it thick, some
Yeah.
people like it thin. So it's really to your preference.
All right. So meanwhile you flatten your tortilla here, I just have my maseca here. Same thing again. And then we're gonna mash like we're making panades. Get your panades.
Yes, that's really nice.
This is what
Perfect.
we're looking for. All right. So meanwhile, Colleen is there. That's gonna serve along with a nice black beans. We got some of that roasted bell peppers there. So
And it's going to be really nice with the beans as well.
yeah.
So we're getting our protein from the beans. We don't necessarily need meat. So for example, if you don't have meat that day, you could have just the beans itself.
So that black beans, I always wanna play around with my black beans. So the rest of this blended stuff here ain't gonna be wasting that none at all. So now we're gonna add that straight in, pure love.
Okay.
So everybody know what this is? Some minced up cilantro.
And that's going to give it a really nice
Yeah,
flavor
so we're gonna
and
add some
smell.
cilantro to it. A little bit of mix up seasoning that I got here. That is garlic powder, onion powder, some thyme, some rosemary, everything blend up together.
Okay.
Cayenne pepper.
And I notice it's all natural seasoning, so we're not using any processed seasoning, which means it has less salt, right? So we always push to have less salt in our foods, and we do that by our natural seasonings. It's going to have a nice taste to it.
Very important to taste also.
Yes. So far, so good.
Definitely. Time to flip. Look at that.
Okay, so I could bring this now.
Yeah, you can bring yours. This is my tortilla coming out. Here you go, Colleen. Take over the kamal.
I'm not a pro at this, but
What you
I'll
get in
try.
here? Look good. So now we got chicken breast. Gonna do a nice dry rub.
Okay, so although you're using chicken breast,
Yeah.
it's a less fattier part of the meat, but you could still use chicken parts, right? But if you're using the chicken parts, just make sure you're taking off the skin and the fat off of the meat first before cooking it. You could probably boil it, stew it down, and then shred it up afterwards if you don't have the chicken breast. And then here you're using your natural seasonings, nothing processed.
To the grill now. We're gonna use our kamal as our grilling utensil. Nice and hot. So now we wanna hear that sound. That's what they're looking for.
And also we're not adding any oil to the grill.
Yeah. Hear that nice sizzling sound.
It smells really nice.
Yeah.
I know people don't really like breast because it's a bit tough.
Yeah.
But if you cook it at for less minutes, it's still tender and nice.
Yeah. So can you pass me that blended stuff again, please?
Sure.
I love it. I really gonna make use of it. So now I'm gonna use this blended stuff.
Wow, okay. So is that supposed to glaze the...
Yeah. So this is our sauce right here already. Add some more. So this is the tortilla.
So we have the beans here. I'll plate it
Yeah.
up.
Alright, so
So earlier I was mentioning about the coconut oil you added to the beans.
yeah.
So nothing is wrong with using coconut oil. However, we don't recommend it in large amounts.
Alright.
So we have our flour tortilla
Yeah. And this is out of the maseca.
and the corn.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
Yeah. So there is our chicken breast.
It looks really juicy, very
Yeah.
flavorful. It has a mixture on top, so it has a lot of veggies there. And you're adding bell peppers,
Yeah,
more
just a
colors.
little color to it.
And bell pepper is rich in nutrients. You're just not garnishing it. You're actually
Yeah.
adding flavor and
And you can
nutrients to the dish.
and you can eat this right so.
Okay.
You don't need to cook this at all.
Adding broccoli as well.
Presentation. Wow, look at that.
Very beautiful.
So Colleen, you can't get a healthy food without a healthy drink. So we have today, we have a spinach and pineapple, honey, no sugar. This goes along with our healthy food that we cooked up for you guys today.
Yes, so our sponsors are the Ministry of Health and Wellness and Taiwan ICDF. We like to present this balanced meal that we did today. It was really fun. We have our protein, which is the meat. We have our veggies added on top as garnish and inside. So we added into our flour tortilla or corn. And we also have a small dessert at the side as well, banana.
Apple
And our
banana.
nice drink, which
Yeah.
is low in sugar, right?
Yeah.
So it has honey instead of brown sugar or white sugar, which is really a healthier option than using a lot of sugars to your drink.
This is something we would call a complete meal.
Yes.
Alright, so recommended. So definitely we're not cook it if we know that it's not good for you guys. So that's why the show is a healthy show. I know you're loving it. We get a lot of views already. So looking forward to see you guys next week again
In your
kitchen. Bye.